to the plate. Again, we talked about earlier on, things like Ruto must go, and you heard Chief of Defense Forces, you heard the DG of the NIS saying those statements are very provocative. Don't you think that's a little too political, using it in a school play like that?
He says it was not on
It
the
was
script.
not.
Yeah, because there's no character called Ruto, there's a character called
Sultan.
But
Sultan
are there not parallel?
And even in the script, we do not have any slogan that goes "Sultan must go." Read the script. It's circulated all over social media. We do not have any word. I'm a renowned scriptwriter. I cannot be that pedestrian in scripting. I use symbols, I use idioms, I use metaphors. So it's upon you to interpret. And be it as it may, what is the mistake of saying Ruto must go? In 2006, Ruto himself used to say Kibaki must go. So was it right for him to say Kibaki must go in 2006, and it's now wrong for us to say Ruto must go? Where in the Kenyan constitution?
Tell me, at any one time, were you warned by the government about this play?
No. Government, let me tell you, during county festivals, the drama committee at county level received guests from the National Intelligence Service, the area OCPD, the entire security team came to watch that play. We had the chairperson of the drama committee, who is a principal. We had the Kakamega County education director was there. He watched the play. And the play was given #1. They awarded the girls. We proceeded to the regionals. At the regionals, the chairperson of drama in Kenya, Professor CJ, was seated in that hall. The regional director of education was seated in that hall. The principal Butere girls was seated in that hall. Every person who matters in the setup of drama and the education sector was seated in that hall. In fact, I even missed a seat. I sat on the floor watching my own play because the hall was packed. The results came out. The girls won. They awarded the girls. In fact, the regional director, the one who awarded the girls the trophy, they proceeded to national. So at what point now did they feel that it is offensive?
And I'm curious, what do you make of the response by the Interior Ministry, for instance, the Cabinet Secretary, saying that, you're using children to drive a political agenda?
Even the president said that earlier on today in church.
Mm-hmm. I think that is myopic. Huh? When you look at the set books these children read in school, all of them are political. All of them are political. The set book you did, during our days we did government inspector, yeah? A man of the people. So why do we imagine that these children do not know what is going on? So, and I want to tell Murkomen, these people you are calling children, they are seeing, they participate in the events of this country. They know what is going on. So when you call them children, they are not supposed to know anything. That is a mistake. As we speak right now, the caste that acted echoes of war. In 2027, there will be voters. So will you still call them children? No. And therefore, I am committed to ensure, I have said I will use an adult cast to perform the play, but before that performance, we must honor those young girls of Butere.
How are you going to do that?
By giving them an opportunity.
Where?
In any public event.
How?
Why? We can do it during...
You were tear-gassed the other day, as were journalists in Nakuru. You saw that, right?
Yes.
You were tear-gassed. I mean, where are they going to let you perform that play?
But you see, we also have other arms of government which make decisions. This is not a dictatorship. We exist within the limits of our laws. If the court declares so, who will this that will defy court orders?
What do you make, because you're talking about arms of government which make decisions. So the judiciary had said the girls should be given the opportunity to act out the play. And the CS for Education, Ogamba, says they were given the opportunity, they chose to sing the national anthem and get off the stage.
Victoria, it's not just an opportunity that we wanted. We wanted the girls to be given ample time and a good environment to perform their play. How do you take girls with police officers armed, standing at exits of the stage, telling the girls, go, they're intimidated. They don't have their decas. You've switched off the electricity of the hall so that they cannot even use their soundtracks. They thought those girls are children. You saw the heroic act they performed on stage, patriotism. And they told them now, between us and you, who are children.
Is it patriotism?
It is patriotism.
They would not perform the play without being present.
But how do you perform a play that you've not rehearsed? How do you perform a play without the stage properties? And those officials are seated there waiting for the girls to start performing. Surely.
At 6 a.m.
Yeah, at 6 a.m. No audience.